quite rainy today. We're about to the parking lot at Tennessee Highway 91, and we're going to take a little break, have something to eat, refill our water, and then hike on another 6 miles to the next road crossing where Roadie B will rescue us from the rain, and we will go into Abingdon for the night to dry out and do some doctoring to Kathy's IT band. So here we are, Pasture Travis. We stopped at this really excellent piped spring.
Yep.
Over here, got the water quite fast, which is always nice. Probably an old cistern type well or something. The rain has subsided, but we are all soaking wet and still getting rained on by the trees. It looks like the sun is trying to poke through, so we're having a snack as we get water. And then 7.3 miles to go till a dry bed, and we're all excited about that.
Yeah.
Anything to add?
I'm just so thankful to be here. This is a great experience with Audra and Jim and my wife, and I thank God for the weather today. I thank God for this great hike. It's different, you know, it's challenging with the water, but you know, it keeps you occupied and keeps things moving on, and it's just a challenge to overcome. So we're grateful to be here. That's why we're here.
Awesome.
Amen.
We'll
Yeah.
catch up with everybody along the trail. Here we are, Travis and Kathy going through into the cow meadow, and here goes perspiration. And we just crossed the Tennessee Highway 91 parking lot road crossing, and now we're going to journey through this meadow and maybe meet some cows. Well, here we are in the cow pasture of the Tennessee 91 crossover. Walked right up into this cow pasture. Watch where you walk. I just almost hit a patty. And there's all these places you see on YouTube videos of other people that vlog, and today is one of them with the barn with the AT on it, the cows behind the barn, and just the fun of being out here exploring and experiencing things that thousands of other people before us have.
So we're walking through the famous cow pasture on the AT. We're getting into where there's actual cows. Thank you, Pastor Travis.
You betcha.
Cows are looking at us, but oh, we're having to watch out for the cow patties here.
Cow pasture is just peppered with these beautiful purple flowers and nice rocks marking the trail for us so we don't misstep. Soon to be back in the woods. And that is it for the cows.
Bye-bye, cows.
We are
That was really
back
cool.
into the woods.
Yep. That was awesome.
Well, hello everyone. We are here at Low Gap, Tennessee. We've hiked 11.1 miles today. That was a B. And we just wanted to introduce you to Slow Dog from the San Francisco, California area. And where else are you from, Slow Dog?
Well, when I speak, you see I'm from Brooklyn, but I lived in Boston and Ohio and Oregon, 12 years in Alaska. Spent some time in Georgia, spent some time in Tennessee.
Wow.
Went to school in Missouri. So,
Very cool.
Yeah.
We're a very well-traveled man.
Yeah.
And
but
getting
this
close,
is the best thing on the AT.
Yeah.
getting
Best-
close to finishing the AT.
Well,
right?
close is 2 months more.
Okay.
Once
Yeah.
more.
So I got to get to Harper's Ferry and then I'll be done.
All right.
Awesome.
Well, you've hiked from Harper's Ferry north.
Yeah, so I've hiked about a little over 1,600 miles. I have a little under 600 to go.
Okay.
Nice.
Awesome. Well, we just
Good
pray
to meet you guys.
we pray
Thank you.
blessings on the rest of your trip, sir.
Yes.
Thank you.
So we got rained off the trail,
You gotta turn it a little bit more for Bridget.
and our roadie B, came and picked us up, and she's brought us to a Holiday Inn. And on our way to the Holiday Inn, we stopped and we had Wendy's. So we're all eating Wendy's salads and so forth, and we're looking forward to hot showers and comfortable Holiday Inn beds here tonight.
Warm and dry.
Yep.
That's right.
Happy campers.
Well, good evening from the Holiday Inn in Abingdon, Virginia. Was this an original part of the plan? No. So our first day, Sunday the 4th, was great. It was hot. We hiked 11 and a half miles. We got into camp after 7 o'clock, I think, or right around 7 o'clock. Sundown was at about 10 to 8, so we need to get cracking last night. We didn't have any time to do a closing day video. It was set up camp, set up tents, have dinner, and go to bed. So this morning when we got up, there was rain that had started at about 2:30 in the morning, I think. And so there again, there wasn't a whole lot of time to do videos. We had to have discussion about what our day was going to look like. If the rain was too heavy or if it started to thunderstorm, what were some of our options? And so when we finished that discussion, we decided to hike to Tennessee Highway 91, and then from that point we would know how we were feeling with the rain and know what we were going to do. And so,
And that was about 5 miles
right,
from our shelter,
from our
from where we
shelter.
camped.
And so in between our shelter and Tennessee Highway 91, we had made the decision to press on to Low Gap parking lot, which was about 11.1 mile day. We had signal. We got a hold of Roadie B here, and she was able to come and meet us at Low Gap. And so that brought us here to the Holiday Inn where we could get warm and dry and cleaned up, because when it rains, you just get super dirty. So some of the highlights today, I think from when we got to Tennessee Highway 91, I knew that there was a meadow with cows that we were gonna go through, but I didn't know exactly where it was. But there it was. As soon as we came out of the woods and crossed the street, there was that meadow with the farm, with the old AT sign painted on it. And so that was just really a wonderful highlight coming out of all of that rain and being able to see that meadow, which was something I was really looking forward to. So
Yeah. I think that a couple of highlights that I had was just hiking in the rain and just enjoying myself and not being discouraged that it's raining, but just really taking in the beauty of being out in the woods and seeing the landscape and being in good company and just enjoying ourselves. And then I really enjoyed going through the meadow with the cows also. Even took a selfie with the cows. They did not want to be pet. And there was a bull watching by, so you probably didn't want to pet his flock. But I'm a longtime fan of cows. I think they're cool and fun. So that was a neat treat to walk through their pasture and meadow with them. That was cool.
Yeah, I thought that was a very, very neat highlight of my day too, because I just knew how much Kathy loved cows, so I knew that was right up her alley. And I second that. I thought today was great. The rain could have been a little, oppressive or, troublesome, mentally, kind of taxing and working on you. But I did not necessarily feel that. I think it slowed us down, but because it was really coming down very, very steady for hours and hours and hours. But we just absolutely enjoyed ourselves. There was no lightning or thunder. The surroundings were beautiful and awesome. The trail turned into a stream because it was raining so hard. So a lot of times we had to hike along the side or zigzag across, serpentine across, and get to the high areas. Nobody slipped, which was really cool, which I was really happy about. I just really think that, I think one of the hardest things that I experienced today were the ups and downs after yesterday. Just these little, 500 vertical feet hills, to the top of the mountain and then back down the other side. It was just one after the other, and I think that was really, really quite an exercise.
The challenge of the day.
Yeah.
Up, down, up, down, up, down, up,
Yep,
down.
absolutely.
Rocks and roots everywhere.
But I did. I thought the meadow, the meadow with the cows was really cool. The entrance was awesome, opening up the gates and having to close the gates and then walk along the path and just see all of that. It just opened up for miles and miles, and you could just see out there. And then we just started hearing moos way out there, and it was pretty cool. It was awesome.
And I think the highlight for me actually began in the night, because I love to hear the rain on the tent. So that doesn't actually disturb me. It actually brings me a lot of peace hearing that.
That's cool.
So I enjoyed sleeping in the rain in the tent. I especially enjoy it when the tent doesn't leak and you stay dry. There was one place on the trail where we came out of the woods into this beautiful view, and it was only one place today. And that was a nice surprise, and happy to see that. So I enjoyed that very much. And I think that we took breaks, and we had a good time throughout the whole day.
Yep.
So we're very grateful to Roadie B, Bridget, for rescuing us today.
Well, I had a roadie challenge today that I really learned from, because when you reached out to me, you said pick us up at this point on 421, and I was about 150 miles away, so I had to figure out how to get to this point without having a lot of information to work from. So I need to up my game. Today I got bailed out by the husband of one of my cousins. I was having lunch with my cousin and down in Pigeon Forge, and I told her, this is what I need to do, and she said, well, my husband hikes, maybe he could help out, and he gave me the perfect directions.
That's awesome.
To the spot. Mileage, turn left here, take this road, turn left when you get to this road in this little town, and go 2.8 miles and you'll find them. And that was a real relief when I found you.
We were relieved too.
Yeah.
We were relieved to
An
see
hour
you.
and a half later. They had an hour and a half happy hour,
Yeah, we did.
But it was great. It all turned out well.
It did. We had great fellowship with Slow Dog.
Yep,
So
that was
thank
cool.
you all for joining us for these first 2 days of our 2022 70-mile section hike from Wilbur Dam Road to the Grayson Highlands, and we will connect again with you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Good night, y'all.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
We don't show them that part.
Cut that off.
Put that on the outtakes.